The Psycho Pshow, aka the world's worst named podcast.
Miss that shit.
What?
Put it on pause and shit, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry to be a fat dick right now. Then you can put that as a
Nah, I was about to just say that.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that right now. You know, sometimes you miss some shit. It's all good. Like, you know, you were talking about some shit and I didn't want to, like...
I didn't care. As long as his voice wasn't on it, I didn't want to intrude on that.
Yeah, plus it's all show. It's all for show.
It's for show, but...
Yeah, I got you.
It would have been cool to hear me talking, you know, like that. Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna use Fed Ed. I was like trying to reduce it a little bit, but then I was like, nah, fuck it. Get you.
Zang. Yo,
Nope. Just kidding. What's up?
this show's fucking going down, bro.
Yeah.
I listened to some other shows and then I listened to this and I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to get a little bit more satisfied. It's actually starting. It is pretty good. It's sort of out there too.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
If we had the setup to where we had our shit show spot like this,
Yeah.
you had the podcast, and then you had a camera going at the same time.
Yeah, I got a mic and
No
I got a camera.
edit.
I got a better mic and a camera. Super professional.
Alright,
mic.
cool. If we set that shit up every time, you know what I mean, and did that shit too, we could chop, edit, screw, you know what I mean, do all that cool fun stuff.
I don't really edit though.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right.
For the actual podcast, fuck editing. For the other shit, for the skits and shit, oh, that's gonna be massive editing.
But what I was saying is like, or what I was thinking, I lost my track. I'll tell you the truth. What I was saying at the end was kind of like stupid because I lost my train of thought. So this is what I was trying to say.
Okay.
When we set up the camera and shit, it would be funny if we had a thing to where we had a little ticker on the bottom for how many dabs we take each session, you know? And so it's like
100%.
every show, that'd be so funny. And we could have a raffle and say, hey, if you can guess how many dabs we're going to take during this episode, or next week's episode, you know, submit right now and you're going to get a free gram. You know what I mean? And da-da-da-da, or something.
Oh, we couldn't
gram because of legality purposes, you know, give them something cool. Get a free pipe or get a free, you know, something from our website, you know what I mean? Something that advertises more.
Something.
You know, because
at least in the beginning, send them stickers.
Yeah, stickers and shit.
Or shirts, because I'm about to make.
Cheaper.
I have a couple like because I draw a lot. I showed you some of this shit, but I have like other like original pieces that I can sell as shirts and shit, which I'll probably start selling. I'll probably buy some and probably hook you guys up with some, or if you guys want to buy some extras or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll show you some of the funny some of the shit. But it's okay. We're gonna be releasing them pretty quickly because I decided.
Well, the one thing that we gotta do is take in more people onto the original track. What I want to do is I'm gonna take your SoundCloud link and I'll blast it out today. I can do it right now. In 1 second.
Finish greatest again, Davis right here.
Okay. Get the laptop of life. Here we go, you guys.
Anything extra? All we need is like the right person to hear it, you know.
That's what I said. I'm gonna blast you out right now. I'm gonna get you on some viewers, and you're gonna see right now. That's why I said, you know about this. Don't ever say that over the podcast. That site, ever. Because to me that was
one?
No.
Oh yeah.
So because that shit to me, I looked at the stats, bro. There's actually not really a tremendous, but it's not as well known as you think. Because it is growing, and there are a lot of people finding out about it. But I still know that there's got to be at least another good year or so before people really start catching on to that. And that's why I want to use it to our advantage now.
Pumps the rates up.
Yeah, and then it will, because right now.
I was looking into it a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely gonna drop some cash on some of the services.
I'm gonna do some right. Yeah, I'm gonna do some right now. So I wanna. So I was thinking about this. I was like, let's do a little thing called Truth for Truth, and there's one question that we all come up for, that's answered from each of us.
Yeah, that's cool. That's sort of like the main premise of the show, anyway.
Yeah.
Chris had a good question before. I was
Really?
like, yeah, we should talk in person.
What was it?
She said, what's your biggest regret? I was like, oh my god, I got a 50,000.
Oh my god.
They're also tied.
I don't really. I might have one, but
some of them I might not be able to even talk about on the show.
Yeah, that's real talk. No. Why?
Can't say.
No, yeah, I get it. No. To me, because my biggest regret is
not yet.
My biggest fear or regret would. No, I wouldn't have to worry about it being on the show. I think my biggest regret is jumping out of that fucking car.
That's a bad one.
That's the biggest regret I have. Because if I didn't jump out of that car, I wouldn't be in the pain that I am today.
Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't be in the position. I wouldn't have met Ashley. And have these beautiful
And that's what it
children.
always boils down to for me too.
That
when I think about something, I
can't do that.
I
Yeah,
find
there's always
a
good
good part
things
of
that come
it.
back.
Yeah, where I think, well, if that never happened, I would have never thought about that or learned this or.
I mean, getting arrested
that.
every single time I got arrested. Those were regrets.
But for reals, going back to my magical, I love magic and shit. If you guys lived out your life with all the loved ones that you've had, and then you had a chance to redo it from the beginning with your knowledge, would you do it?
But then I feel like they who knows me better than those who know all my faults.
Maybe.
And still accept me and love me.
Yeah, but there's
Doesn't matter.
that's true. No, that's
Doesn't
true.
matter anymore.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
And to everybody else, I've only ever showed them what I want or what they deserve to see.
This is what I think, because you're absolutely right. But you know where Nick was raised. You know everything about him. So if you were in that school at that same exact time, no matter what you did differently, as long as you knew that you had to be I have to be at Ashley or at Brittany's house in fucking February of 2014, and I know exactly where the fuck that house is, and I'm gonna win her off of her feet because I know she's single and she's having a hard time, and then I'll push that into my life.
Whatever you do,
whatever path I'm on.
Yo, whatever you do here, on our secret little thing.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Show me what you do.
Yeah, before I'm
gonna reimburse you all the costs.
No, dog. No.
Why not?
Because don't worry about it.
You
It's
sure?
not about that.
I'm telling you, I got you.
It's cool, dog. I'm not tripping. We got to get more viewers. We got to get more. We have to have an impact. We have to have interesting, like you said, interesting conversation starters every day. This could be like the Enlightenment episode, where it's like we turned over the new leaf, where we thought about this. Because the reason why I love... Hold on. Taking a dab. The reason why... That was a great dab, thank you. The reason why I like the podcast is because you are recording every single thing, but I've always thought about this, but with a video, because just as we're talking, people get visually stimulated, and they're excited, and they're like, wow, this is what he looks like, you know what I mean? Now I can put a picture to the face.
No, we're gonna, if you look on YouTube, there's a decent amount of shows that we have. Most of them there have video.
I don't know.
The other ones, I'll get one.
Hold on. Give her a double one, because she was gone when I gave us one that one time. So I'm going to give her some, and then you give her some on yours.
Okay.
Well, let me put a little bit more on there, because I feel like a jerk, because... No, it's just because I took a little bit bigger of a dab, so...
Is there anything to drink here?
No, dog, we don't drink nothing. We're vegans. Not just kidding.
You're vegans? The vegans not drink water because it comes out of people, animal anus?
It actually just comes out of their body. They pee out water and they drink it. They don't pee, they pee water. They're so unique.
I'll look, I might have... Oh yeah, Gates Flash.
That'd be dope. Yeah, so
Hold on, let me think. I gotta. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I was gonna pump up everything pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not even trying to. I'm just working to get this shit cracking.
Well, to me,
we have a lot of episodes so that, you know, if things like we have to go out of town or whatever,
yeah,
nothing has to slow down for a long time. That's one of the main reasons why it's back up.
Yeah, no, that's a great.
Just occasional things. If you're just like too busy to record for a while, there's no lack of content. So,
no, that's.
So we have a lot of shit.
There's absolutely nothing I can say. Just because I
know we're sort of busy. I'm entrepreneurial. Things sort of happen.
What was I getting at? Oh yeah, since I did those businesses and shit like that,
She's gonna die on this. You see this? This is crazy.
Nice.
Alright, go ahead.
Since I did those businesses, that's why I was just trying to put in the smallest bit of input that I could, because I knew that content is the biggest thing.
This one's fat. You're gonna cough, probably. Yeah. Content's the biggest thing. We've been building a lot of it. I do want to get more video. The camera that I have now, we returned a camcorder. It wasn't as nice as a webcam that we attached to my fucking computer. But we'll make it happen, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we record at my spot sometimes. But we'll fucking make it happen. Yeah. Oh.
It just sucks because
my mouth was just so dry. It was just like
so sweet.
Dope. Is this watered down? Oh, it's not. Oh, I was about to say if this is watered down, then I cannot imagine what the fucking normal shit.
Oh my god! Right? You'd be like,
you hurt me. Because I mean, this is like making my the top of my mouth tingle a little bit because of sugar. Because I try to stay away from all that. I'm trying not to be a fat ass.
sorry, this is my work face.
Yeah, I already know that Uncle Ricky is just like my other homie. Loves to do a couple things at the same time.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah. Once you're done there, they'll chat it up. Me and Crystal, we're gonna chat. Where'd you get this sock right here? Where's the other one?
After a while, with so many feet, I just said fuck it on the sock pairing thing and just put a sock basket.
Yeah.
So you gotta rummage through there and find your fucking socks.
You don't pair them though.
No, I don't.
You should pair them. It's faster.
No,
I used to do what you did.
It would be faster for each individual person, but I already have to fucking clean up after.
No, you should pair yours.
I should just pair mine and then leave theirs in the basket?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. That would eliminate
Your problems.
people stealing my socks.
There you go.
I would get this sock about 5 inches stretched larger than normal, thinking, whose big ass foot was on this
Wait,
sock?
I had to give myself a that. Anyone who gives laundry, gets free reign on whatever they want to do. They want to fold only their clothes.
That's true.
They want to grab their shit. They want to throw your shit on the ground.
That's true.
They did the laundry, homie.
That could be me.
Like, if you want to do your laundry, you could do it.
I don't mind doing the laundry. Having 2 girls, I will rather enjoy keeping track of their laundry as they grow into their teenage years. What the fuck? Where'd you get this? Where do you think you're wearing this to?
Yeah. So I like it, but they're probably starting to get it.
Oh, I thought it was a chandelier. I put it up there.
Here's a trick, though. You should get all your clothes and do the first load with just your clothes. And then dry them, and then put the second one. Yeah, but you're going to have to sort anyway.
I could do that.
But so if you sort beforehand, you're going to save a shitload of time because the loads are going to be going, your shit's already done, you're just throwing the shoveling the shit into some sort of wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's in that rust bucket there. Go suck a
Yeah,
dick.
go figure it out.
Hey,
Well, it's
hey,
hard.
daughters, you're old enough now for me to speak to you. How I speak to you. Go suck a dick, or fucking fuck
Yeah,
your
yeah,
shit.
heck yeah, when they're that old. But right now I got a 2-year-old.
Nah, I don't.
She do. No, she wouldn't give a shit. Yeah, she probably would love that. She just just like when we took the wall off of the crib to make it a day bed, so it just has 3 sides. And she was looking around thinking, it's bedtime and I can still get out. Right.
I'm out
I found her everywhere but her room. In the kitchen. What are you doing? Hi. And he goes back over there.
Hi. Oh my god.
Just trying to peep in here.
Yeah, they were so funny today when I walked in. They all knew me. I was like, oh my god, I'm not doing a good job of hiding.
Oh. You're fine. They're just friendly and
Nah, they're
nosy.
awesome. And your older daughter was like, she had, hi, EJ. I said, hello. And she said,
she remembered your name.
yeah, I said, oh, fuck. I said, I'm fuck.
No,
That's
you're
so
good.
funny.
She knows everybody.
I
That's just
know,
how it
she's
is.
smart.
She'd be like, I know VJ. He's famous.
He has his own show. And they're killing the game.
Ooh.
No, kids don't see that. They say, oh yeah, I know BJ. He's Mom and Dad's friend. He's here all the time. That's what they say.
So
I
funny.
hate him. When he's in there, we can't even talk to him.
Yeah.
Fucking hate
Oh no, it's not really too. I mean, yes and no. We take shifts.
Yeah.
We find ways.
Most of the time we sit back here.
But
I
yeah,
sit
I
back
mean,
here a lot.
there has to be a point. It's like I was telling
We
Richard.
take shifts.
Well,
Uncle
It's a
Ricky
balance.
has still yet to start any of his on any day.
well, no, to me,
He's
when,
like, I sit back here
when I
now.
watch my kids, it's a lot different than when she does. Like, to
When
me,
you wash your kids,
when I watch my kids, it's a little
that little
different.
masculine comes out.
When I wash my curd.
Alright, because with mine, 117,
Ashley,
it's a little early.
or and
Oh yeah.
I'll get it this time.
It's almost coming here. We're gonna stop recording.
Oh, she's got some beers.
no, it's fine. She's cool.
Nah, I want to. Shit, I feel like.
But yeah, maybe
Don't pause this.
Don't pause it.
Don't pause it.
there's gonna probably be. I'm gonna probably have to be out there, so
Can I hit this?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just sick. Oh, I can drink beer though. I just realized. I'm not driving. I gotta call these fools to see when my car's gonna be fucking ready. But
Where's
I
your
don't
car
think-
at?
It's pretty close. It's like a patch sheet in the front tire.
Your car's at over there.
You just need to sort of build the platform. What did I just knock over? There's no wax on the ground. Is it open? I just fucked myself.
I don't know. It's not good. Oh, I see. No, I think you're good.
I hope this is catching that.
I love. No. You're good. She used to when she. Okay. She's my biological mom. And when she was 3, she started having an affair with my dad and him fucking around with drugs and would even put me in that environment to where I even remember. And I remember me and Richard being locked up in
She had an affair with your dad?
on my dad.
On your dad, gotcha.
And I remember so much stuff being like locked up in rooms while she's out there partying and doing whatever she's doing, which is cool because I understand that what I get from her mom is that she just wasn't ready to have children.
How old was she?
19 when she had me.
Yeah, my mom was 19 when she had me
Yeah.
too.
And the past is the past, but I don't know. And she just always talks about having raised me, and I think after all that, I didn't see you until I was about 11 years old. What are you talking about raising me? I was already grown. And at that, I just saw you for a couple weeks, 2 times a year. You know, and she puts me on these Facebook things like, oh, my children, and this and that. Oh, God. And so when she calls, I'm like, hi, Moms. I'm like, oh, God.
Oh my god.
She loves my children. She feels like, I remember when I had my oldest daughter, she said, or her husband said, this is her second chance. I'm like, no, this is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, like.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But she's cool. She's nice. She did nothing but take care of me and support me when I needed it.
Well, that's it.
I'm grateful. I appreciate her and what she does for my children. But she's in that. Crystal.
Gotcha.
But I should go make an appearance.
Go ahead.
You want to say that again? She's super cool. She's super.
No, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna come out there.
Okay, yeah, she's super fake, so she'll be so nice to you.
Oh my god, I am so worried about this right now.
No, what are you talking about? Everybody loves her.
I don't have. I don't think I haven't told you. Or maybe Ricky has heard it in one of the shows, but my relationship with my mom doesn't exist.
Oh no, she tries her best.
She's a piece of shit, but
keep it good. We all keep it good. The thing is that that is her and that relationship, and as shitty and crazy as that is, I have about 5 of them like that. Someone, and then what they've done to me, and the other one, and what we've done that. And at the end of the day, we've all just accepted that, okay, whatever.
yeah.
Let's just go forward.
Yeah.
Because we've all been fat.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
Especially when some of the young ones started dying off, and you're just like, that's not right. You know?
Yeah.
And because you guys were fucking pissed off at each other, you didn't get to say goodbye.
Damn.
You know, that's when you realize, like, fuck it, you know, like, she's just a bitch, whatever, that's just how she is.
Wait,
but
they
just
got
accept
sick
it.
and what happened?
No, just like our uncle died, like, really young. And
Yeah.
we were just like, certain family members would argue or hold grudges with each other and not talk to each other for long periods of time. You know, and sometimes they still do that. You know, and you know, and then on another side of the family, you know, another aunt drank herself away, and there wasn't so many grudges, and people weren't talking to each other. But when they die, you don't want to come and be sad. It's too late. It's too fucking late.
Yeah.
You know, you know where she was? She was in my backyard living in a trailer because that's all we could figure out.
Yeah.
You know, but it's. And so, like, even though you see them and they do these things and they act these ways, and so, like, there's some relationships with my family where I'm starting to get to a point, though, where you can only take shit for so long.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
Only my direct family I could trust, because it's the same type of shit. The other ones, they do some type of shit, or they're trying to shake my dad down for money because they think it's some type of way.
What do you mean direct? You mean mom?
If I was in India, though, we would just kill them, or we would just fuck them up. Because they're just being bitch-ass niggas that don't do shit.
I would really like to go there one day, but then I don't know if I could go anywhere without somebody that knows that same, you know?
Well,
even Mexico, I don't like to go there unless I'm with, like, a family or something, because people be snatched up if you walk down the wrong fucking street.
100%. I wanna go to India, but a place where I'm not from. Like up north where it's nicer, maybe where people vacation.
Yeah.
Probably brush up on another language.
That's another one too. Stick to the tourist sites.
Yeah, maybe do
you're
that.
still gonna be here for a little bit, right?
Yeah, let me come out there. Alright, yo. Thank you. So the sync was used, right?
Yeah. Well,
It's recording now.
it's not that it was just the only thing that was being used. It was just that it's been sitting there for a long time.
Right.
And nothing's been done about it. This is how easy it is too. You just gotta get a screwdriver.
Yeah.
And get in there and tighten it all the way to the top. Mm-hmm. So it tightens itself to the sink. Mm-hmm. And then you just get a screwdriver, or I use a big wrench, and just kind of pressure it out. And you just move it. And then just drops down. And you just fucking put that shit out. It was just so dirty that most of the time I was sitting there cleaning that shit, and it was like I had a yellow towel and shit. It was just like water everywhere because it was gross. And sitting there was gnats. It was disgusting, dog, flying and shit.
You get cleaned up and everything?
Yep. Right. I washed my fucking shit up. That's why I was like, ugh. And it was funny because my mom had she was standing there and she sprayed some water on my head. And I was like, ah! And I thought it was like the yucky gnat fucking shit fest down there. And it was just regular clean water. She was like, no, it was clean water, it was clean water. I was like,
don't ever fuck with me like that again.
Yeah, I was like, ah! I'm so scared. You know? You want to see me breakdance, dog?
Yeah.
I haven't breakdanced in like 2 years, but I'll do it right now. I'll try.
You kill it.
I'll try.
Man, you're man many talents like a lot of us are.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're this is awesome.
I haven't done it in years though.
You're awesome for the show, man.
I'll tell you what. But I gotta have some music too. Ah, fuck it.
Oh.
Let's see what I got right here. I think I got the space for it.
I think you got it, dude.
I think I got it.
I think you're about to just kill it right now. Alright, let's see it. I'm pausing on the dab. I'm just about to see this.
Alright, let's see if I got this.
Or should I hit it? You need to warm up a little bit?
No, it's all good.
Okay. Do I need to back up?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see what do I do. What do I do? Gotta break it down like. Oh, no. Let's see.
Oh, that's going down. Oh, shit.
If I had more room.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But,
it's gotta be tough in
It
here.
was a little tough. Gained a little weight, but I hit that shit. I was like, ow! More weight!
Yeah, fine.
And then yeah.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Old school.
Clap it up, clap it up.
Yeah.
Now you winded, huh? Probably take about 3 days to recover from that right now.
No. Like 5.
Yeah.
5 days.
Keeping it real.
Next week I'm coming off work.
5 business days. Let's keep it real.
I'm telling you I went rock climbing.
The
Yo.
weekends don't count.
I'm done.
5 business days. That's how my healing system works.
Yeah.
So really, it'll be like next Saturday.
Yeah. If all goes well.
It all goes well.
And I don't have to like
and I don't
lift the
push
box
it.
or anything. I'm just like.
Next Saturday's looking solid for me to be back about 85%.
Sometimes I do really good, but.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
You see me exhilarated.
See, I told you 3 times I did it backwards. I felt like a big old flob at first. Boom! I was like, ah, you're heavy, Richard. You're not thin. You don't have that 6-pack anymore. Damn, Daniel. That was a whale. No, just kidding. That's crazy.
You probably like, thank God we don't live above anybody.
What?
I said you were probably thinking when you did that drive, like, thank God we don't live above anybody.
Right? I felt like fucking Vision in fucking Civil War. Fucking Scarlet Witch was like, just like slam her ass to the ground. That shit's funny.
I didn't watch that, but it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Have you read the comic?
Some of it, not all of it.
Yeah, me too. I heard it was pretty good though. I heard that the movie is alright.
I thought it was badass as fuck.
Well, I've heard only one person be critical. They're not really the most trustworthy, I think. That's what I remember. I can't remember who said it. I just remember thinking they're like, wah, wah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. The enjoyment that I get is that they're bringing them all together.
Yeah.
I loved how they brought the Black Panther and that shit. That shit was like my favorite part in the movie, which is on the commercials, so I won't waste anything for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's when the Black Panther is chasing the white soldier, and he fucking jumps down and he like attacks him, and he raises up, he's in the sun and shit. He's like all badass black fucking silver armor and shit, and then a helicopter is shooting at him, and since he obviously has vibranium, and shit, because that's his shit.
Yeah.
And he turns around and the helicopter's just ding, 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 ding. And it's just hitting him and just not even flinching. And that to me was just ultimately like the shit. Because it was like, he was just getting nailed with this shit. And he was just like, what the fuck? He looked up, he was like, and just looked back at his guy and was like, and just went right back for that motherfucker. Like, just,
That's dope.
He's a hard as motherfucker. Hard motherfucker.
I got a baby one left for me.
A baby one? Nice. Well, you sure you don't want to take this one?
I can take this one.
Okay. My brother told me, you ask one time. They say yeah, you give it to them, they don't, and you gotta take it, because if you ask again, they might take it, and you're gonna be like, fuck!
It's cool.
I should have taken it.
No.
Word of the wise, you know?
Yeah.
Word
I understand.
to the wise. So, that was nuts. That was good. I remember breaking down and I had this apartment on Horn and Broadway, the ghetto of the ghettos in Mesa.
I used to live right around there for a long time.
Fucking.
For like 7 years I used to live around that area.
That's crazy. Really?
Yeah, just to get
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, do you remember Arbor Inn? Or it was like, alright, so do you remember Horn and Broadway?
Horn is a little bit past Mesa, right?
Yeah, there's one more.
Yeah, I lived by Center, which is on the other side of Mesa.
Yeah.
And then I lived there for about 4 years, and then I lived...
And I was like, I don't want you standing near my house. And it's like, literally, like, you see where that door, not even the door, the gate where the sliding door is? That's how far that fool was, like, for me. So I was like, bro, I gotta wait for my house. Like, maybe even closer.
Then?
And once I told him to leave, he just kind of stood there a little bit longer and like, you know what I mean? Stood there a little longer, and I was like, open the door again. Hey bro, take off. And by this time, my compa, I called him, because he was really cool with me. He lived upstairs.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, he lives upstairs. And he was standing there. I was like, hey bro, can you tell this fool to bounce off in Mexican, in Spanish, in Mexican, in Spanish?
Isn't that Mexicans?
Right, and so he tells him what's up, and so he moves his bike, walks away, and so I close the door, and then I hear, and so I open the door, and he points downstairs, and now the guy's sitting directly below his apartment. And so I was like, he's like, let's do this. And so I was like, alright. And so I got my shoes, walked outside, and we walked up, we were like, hey bro, you want to smoke? And he goes, hey, I was like, you want to smoke? I was like, yeah, let's go. So we went right to the front, which is directly on Broadway, and asked him very nicely to leave. And he was just
tell him what you did.
Me and him just boxed that fool up.
Him up.
We just walked, we stole his bike, we tried to steal his wallet.
Nice.
Just like
handle him.
Like
right there on the street.
Dude, it was right on Broadway. Like
you didn't try to
ran across the street and a van almost hit him.
You didn't try to get him in the apartment complex?
No, dog, because my apartment was like one of the first ones you saw when you walked up. It was like, oh, welcome to Arbor. Here's some apartments, and mine was right here, and his was up here. When shit went down, like we were right there. When cops were right there out front, we were right there and seen that shit. Like,
so you sort of had to handle it that way. Gotcha.
I wasn't trying to bring him in my house with my guests, and we just rocked him. And there was a couple of black guys that came too. I was impressed. He was just like,
he recovered.
He got like 16, 17, 18 hits in like literally 5 seconds, maybe 6 seconds.
That adrenaline,
dog.
boy, that adrenaline really does some shit.
Yeah, and he just like fucking like somebody tried tripping him because they wanted him on the floor to grab his wallet. And I grabbed the bike out the way and I pushed it. It was a big old mountain bike, and I grabbed it and just remember throwing it behind me and trying to sock him again. And by that time, because that's why I hated those fools were in the way. Because, you know, I could have gotten, you know, maybe 3 times more licks, and we could have entrapped him more. You know, I am smarter than those 2 fucking black motherfuckers. I would have pinned that fool up against the wall. Sorry, baby. I would have pinned that fool up against the wall and, you know, really hit him more and stole his wallet and stuff at the time with the
What'd you get?
attitude that I had.
Did you just end up getting his bike? Or
Yeah, I ended up selling his bike, you know, $20, you know, that's cool. And that was it, you know.
Damn.
You never again?
Yeah, he did the damn thing.
Dude, those apartments were really ghetto.
Dude, that whole area is ghetto as fuck.
Real ghetto.
I remember my homie used to come through and he was like tied in with the, you know, like a Mexican mob or some sort of situation in one of the gangs out there.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you're living right in the middle of it, and that was when I was on my extension.
Yeah.
He's like, you're right there.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's,
yeah, I can sort of tell.
It's actually not right there, but Extension and Broadway isn't as, you said Extension and Broadway? It's kind of ghetto there still, too, but there's a half of the
You
road
go
that's
south a
missing.
little bit, there's an area there
Yeah.
that's completely controlled by them.
That's crazy. Yeah, that shit was like, there was roaches and shit inside my van. I remember getting so angry, and I had a big metal fan, and I just threw it at the wall, and it hit the bottom of the wall, and I could just see all these fucking roaches and shit in there. My dog died, my fucking hands and shit, and I ended up fucking beating every single wall as much as I could in my room, just like trying to have my roommates.
How'd your dog
at the
die,
time.
man?
He had Parvo. He was a little puppy. When I got him, he was 2 weeks old. Maybe a week old, bro. Taken away from his fucking mom because of money. You know what I mean? And my homie was like, yo, I got 2 pits. You know what I mean? And he was like, you want one? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so he gave me one. Had beautiful eyes, bro. If you look on my Facebook, it's on there. I love you, baby. And it was blue and green. And just beautiful eyes, and he ended up, anyways, the dog upstairs had Parvo, and he got sick, and then I was working a lot, and I was smoking and shit, and so I didn't get my fucking medicine. And one day I got home, and
you were tweaking.
Yeah, at the time, and so I was
Shit.
like, and so I didn't get the medicine. I knew I should have, but I didn't, and you know, I just didn't. And so I just fucking, I got home, and I remember he got up, and like wobbled to me, you know what I mean? And his eyes were just like gray, you know what I mean? And he was like this little fucking puppy, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh my god, dude. And I grabbed him, and I just remember going into my fucking room, and I just laid on the floor, and I was just crying, and I was just telling him, you know, that, you know, he was just such a good boy, and I was sorry that I didn't give him his medicine, and I got sad, and like, I just remember him just like licking me and shit, and I was like, you know, petting him, and then after I did that, I was like, obviously just crying, so I went, and I was still clothed, fully clothed, and I went into the bath, and I just turned on the bath, and I took off my shoes. That was the only thing I took off, and I went and I sat in there, and I let it be warm, and, you know, by the time I raised up to my fucking, the dog, I'm watching him breathing, you know, and then I get the water, and I just splash it on him, you know, and I'm just petting him with it, and then, like, instants later, he just, you know, just stopped breathing. And then I just got so sad, and I just like, I slammed. I remember this is the hardest time I've ever kicked anything, and I kicked it so hard, I like left and it was like hardcore style like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I hit it so hard, and I didn't leave any mark in there, but my fucking it was sore for like literally a week, bro. I hit that shit so fucking hard, and I went into my room, and like, and that's when, you know, my homie took my dog, you know, he was like, I'm so sorry, dog. And I was just fucking yelling and screaming. I just socked everything up in my fucking room, everything I could. I just remember hitting wall after wall and going to my closet because there was no more room. I was like just hitting everything I could, and then like there's upstairs mate. I was dating this girl, and she was at work, and this chick came time, and she came over and she looked at my house, and she was in my room, and she was like, oh my god, because my back door happened to lead to the rest of the complex. So if anybody was walking, they'd be seeing me fucking flipping. And so she came down, and she had some shit, and, you know, she ended up giving it to me. You know what I mean? I was with that girl at the time, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I was all super loyal about this shit, and so I didn't do anything, but I wanted to take advantage of the situation. And
she gave you some shit like
so yeah, she just put the little piece up to my mouth, and
she has some.
Yeah, and so she smoked with me, and
that
she
many
tried to
people
calm me
this
down.
Shit?
Dude, it's like that. Like when I was sitting at my house, the way I met my roommate, he came over and to buy weed from me, and he was like, yo, you smoking any cheat? And it was around the time that I was like open to do anything, and I was like, no, not yet, but I was down to try. Dude, this motherfucker pulled out a sack like this, bro. And he was like, yeah, I got some, and I was like, damn, fool, I don't even got that much trees right now. What's up? And he's like, yeah, man, you want to get high? I was like, dude, the first time I tried it, I didn't really get high. He was like, well, you are now. And so he threw the fucking fattest rock, bro, because he knew I'd fucking come back, and he threw that shit in there,
This
and I hit it, dude, and
everyone,
I was like sitting there like this, like,
I
I was like, wow, this is really cool.
God
it was
damn,
like letting
man.
me see the crystals really interesting. You know, I thought it was really interesting how the crystals would form me at first, but then, man, that shit, you know, trapped me for a while, and that was the one drug I was like tripped out about because that was the one that could definitely take me under if I let. But I have a very strong tolerance to everything. The last hit that I took of that shit, I was sitting with a bunch of friends, or well, actually, I had 2 friends in the house, and there was like 3 or 4 other random like people there, and I just remember hitting it, and then I remember passing it to the girl on the left.
Yeah.
And as I passed it, I realized that those people, I didn't know them. And I was like, wait a minute, who the fuck are these guys? And I looked up and I realized that my windows were all draped up.
Damn.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, dude, you went to fucking college, you fucking are a family guy, like, what the fuck, bro? And like, you're avoiding your family, they're coming over and you're all tweaked out and shit. And then like, and I looked at my friends, and by the time I was like the 3rd or 4th person, you know, in line, I was like, wow, I was like, this fucking shit, man. I was like, you almost let it get to you. And it came back to me, and by the time it came back to me, I was like, man, I was like, nah, man. And I passed it to the next person. I was like, I'm cool, man. I was like, you guys can finish that shit up, and no hard feelings or anything, but I'm just done. And, you know, after that,
that's it.
That's it. And then after that, I never did it again, dog. And I was like, cool. And except I actually lied. It was a couple years later.
Oh, here we go. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. No, a couple years later, it was when I had met some other kid who had tried heroin.
Yeah.
And he was all into that, and that's what brought up that time, because I tried heroin at the house too.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dog. I was like, I used to do that shit, whatever. And he was like, yeah, you know, I used to shoot it. And I was like, ooh. I was like, I never crossed that line. I was like, that's hard, dude. I never did that. I'm scared. And, you know, I was like, hey, barely. I hate it when the fucking doctors do it, dude. I'm not gonna, you know. And so I told him I smoked G, and he was like, oh, yeah, I used to, you know, fuck with that shit. And I was like, yeah, man, I can still get some, you know, technically. And he was like, yeah. He's like, let's try it out. And so I remember getting some, and
then tried it out.
Did it out with him, and, you know, you let him have his fun with it. And I tried it with him. No, we did it. You know what? There was a part of me that always felt like I did, you know? But you're not, no, that's real talk.
That always felt like you did what?
Ruined his life. But real talk, I don't think I ruined his life, because he was already, The one person that I ruined was the kid that lived next to me at Arbor, the ghetto places.
He was already fucked. It was okay.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But anyway.
There's some people who just on the verge and
they'll do it.
Anyone's gonna give them a push, you just happen to be there.
I'm sure
there's other people who like, nah, man, I don't want to try it.
Well, no,
nigga,
I mean, this guy.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right?
I don't try to do.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with GH.
Right.
Even though I've done oxys and pretty sure I've never smoked them and shit. I think I smoked one once when I was on shrooms.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One hit and I was like, okay, that's it forever.
I've done a lot of them.
And I took it and I was like, that's like smoking like a good blunt, like, fuck you. But I know that, you know, if anything, I just drink, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a beer in there?
Yeah, you want one, Don?
Can I get one?
Yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna come outside.
Yeah.
Yo, what were you saying? I'm sorry?
I was saying that's why I knew it was going to be a good mix.
First of all, what type of muffin are you eating? Yeah, I'll bring it out there. My homie's about to come here too, but I want to smash a beer.
There's going to be some babies out here, don't worry though.
Babies? I see the babies all the time. I'm at the babies, I'm at the mom.